had to come live, y'all. I had to come live. Listen, Rise Squad, whoever's still up, I need y'all to come in here because we got this old yuck mouth ass bitch giving all these explanations. But bitch, turn on your camera and explain to us how your great life, your amazing homeless ass, raggedy ass mother, your sloppy, stiff ass, raggedy, retarded, disgruntled ass father, how the fuck you end up in a motherfucking barn, bitch? How the fuck you end up in a barn, bitch? We want to know. Hey y'all, I had to come back live because we got a disgruntled bitch think that she can come here and talk the shit. Like you can't convince me. This is what I gotta say because I'm only gonna be here for a few minutes, y'all. But hey, y'all. Now, if anybody is aware of Yuck Mouth, she's doing a lot of barking, right? So I said, let me pull back up and have an honest conversation. Hey, Chillaxing with Queen T. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Look, I had to come back. Now we got Barnyard Betty trying to explain why her mother's not homeless. The mother lived with the sisters. That's equate to homeless. The amazing stiff ass, raggedy ass daddy. She keep putting these old pictures of this motherfucker up. But you know, he's dust at this point, right? But anyway, I don't want to go too in on the deceased, but somebody dropped the motherfucking ball, y'all. This bitch explained everything, but why the fuck she in a motherfucking barn for the last 10 years? We know this because this was she said, right? Anybody that has such a great life, why the fuck your mama living with your sister being disrespected by your motherfucking nieces, your fat, funky motherfucking nieces, right? Like answer questions that motherfucking matter, bitch. How the fuck you end up in a motherfucking shitty ass barn with a cripple ass nigga? You gotta get on the phone and call men to co-sign with you, but you sitting back by a motherfucking bum and you can't look to your right and ask your nigga about sports. It got to be something wrong with that picture, right? Let me tell y'all something now. Tomorrow, I'm gonna show you guys Jewel success, right? My son is doing better than all her ugly ass Geronimo sons put together. Put together. And I'm gonna show you exactly what he's doing. Hard work pays the fuck off. Them juggling monkeys, ugly, nasty, stinking looking baboon, retarded, slow, dilapidated, missing necks, raggedy, disgusting ass motherfucking children that she claimed is so much better than mine. Bitch, you a motherfucking lie. And she say what I say don't affect her. Bitch, you think you what you say affect me, bitch? I'm pulling up to get a couple dollars just like you, bitch. But what I it just makes me wonder, why the fuck won't you turn on your camera and pop your shit with a great deal of confidence, bitch? Like why you can't do that, Barnyard Betty? See, I could turn my camera on right now. Remember, BYB said her mother had land and lived in a big house. Oh, lying bitch, Trinity. Oh, lying bitch, and was swear for heaven that she's telling the truth. Her mother is homeless, homeless, homeless. Homeless than a motherfucker. Living with her sister is not. Roz addressed Big Cece and her page being shut down. She ain't ooh, baby. You Shirley Miller ain't God amazing. She ain't laughing no more over there, scared to go live. Miss Shirley. Cause you know what? Nudity will get your page taken. That old bitch probably can't pull up and make another dollar, and that's what her funky fat ass get because God is not gonna bless them. That's just like with Barnyard Betty. That bitch know that her days are numbered. Her days are motherfucking numbered. They are. And everything she wished for me will be her. I don't give a fuck what she get on here to try to prove. We want to know how the fuck did you have such an amazing life, travel the motherfucking world, and you end up living in somebody, a dead man shack, shed, barn for the last 10 years? And you want us to believe that your mother and father didn't drop the ball? Somebody dropped the motherfucking ball, bitch. We know you definitely did. But your parents, they wasn't good examples. You can lie because we don't know them bitches. Them pathetic homeless bitches. You see how that go? I don't give a fuck. I don't take nothing this hoe got to say for real. Love you, Roscoe. I love you too, Cheryl. But I have to pull back up because I'm just like, bitch, okay, since we proving shit, turn on the motherfucking camera, Roz. Did you say missing neck? Queen V, her retarded, disfigured son, Bobby. Ugly than a motherfucking ass crack. Stanky, nasty, old, dilapidated Bobby. And she think that her boys can stand next to my handsome, fine ass motherfucking son Juju. No, you can't. No, you can't. I bet you my son here how handsome he is more than her kids. I bet you my son hear that shit more than her raggedy ass daughter. And why the fuck is that baby in the background making noise? Who the fuck in they right mind would allow their baby to stay in a motherfucking abandoned barn with the motherfucking grandma? Who would allow some shit like that, right? Raggedy bitches. Shirley Miller Route. Yeah, she didn't come back live, y'all. Miss Cece Page probably gone, y'all. Hey Viola. Hey Laura. Hey Novella. Hey Ron Squad. What happened, y'all? Special K, we got a ball mouth bitch over there talking cash money shit. And I said, let me pull up. Let me pull up and let a hoe know. We don't believe you, bitch. And I don't, you can't say a motherfucking thing about my beautiful kids and think that it's gonna move me, bitch. You don't know them. I live with great proud. I am so proud of my babies. I walk proud every motherfucking day, bitch. You can't tell me shit about mine. One of my sons is not here no more, but he was a better motherfucker than you, yo nigga, and your whole motherfucking family, bitch. Mac Myron shut down. His hustle was so motherfucking raw. He went did some shit and made a living and a hustle and a business for his motherfucking self. Yo, fat, nasty ass dude that ain't even touching you, bitch. You probably ain't been romanced in a motherfucking long time because you too angry. Grape shit, grape ape looking ass, ugly ass bitch. Gonna put some shit on my arm tomorrow. I was ashy. I bet I was clean, bitch. I don't know when the last time you was able to sit in some motherfucking water. Bitch, let's see your bathtub, ho. I'll show you my bathroom. Let me see your bathroom, bitch, because I bet you it's mildewed, old, nasty. Then a motherfucker, bitch. You should be ashamed. And you sitting your stinking ass in a nasty ass tub, bitch. I can already imagine. I can already imagine what you washing your ass up in, bitch. Just know that I'm clean, ho. Let me go down. I listen. Talking about her mom was a homemaker. Well, that didn't pay good. Listen, her mama was a homemaker, but did end up didn't have a home. Her daddy died. What the fuck did the daddy leave the mama? What the fuck? A piece of land that she is so nasty that she can't even build a motherfucking piece of property on. She's 65 motherfucking years old. When is she gonna get it together? It's almost over for her. What did your raggedy ass daddy leave your tacky ass mama? You worried about what the fuck I'm leaving my children? My children in a position where they'll be all right whether I'm here or not. Right? They'll take care of me one day. That's just how that's gonna go. Let's see if your motherfucking ugly ass bastards take care of you because your whole family then left you to rot in a motherfucking blue barn, bitch. Ain't none of your family said, come on, barnyard Betty, come live a decent life. You ain't gotta be in there. Look at the roof on that nasty motherfucker. Ain't nobody offered you a decent place to stay, and you want to convince me, bitch? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, raggedy ass bitch. You could say we could all get on here and say what the fuck ever, but the proof is in the motherfucking pudding. The proof is in the pudding, bitch. You got to go to that blue barn, bitch. You ain't got nowhere else to go. Your mom was a homemaker, but don't got a home. Make that make sense, bitch. That's like having bread and not I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but you got the bread, but you ain't got the peanut butter or the jelly. Like what? Where? How your mom make a home, bitch, and end up homeless? Like make it make sense. Cause my mother, the one that was addicted to drugs, ain't never had a homeless moment. Never, ever, ever in her 42 years of life. Was my mother never homeless? Bitch, you say slept up under a bridge. I say you a motherfucking lie. I know the insults sound good, but let's stick to facts, bitch. Let's stick to what you motherfucking know. My mother had an addiction and still was living a better life than your mom. See, my kids and her nieces and nephew ain't never disrespected her, but your mama over there getting called all type of big fat country bunking bitches by her motherfucking grandkids, and they had a motherfucking thing y'all could do. Your mama don't want to come stay in that motherfucking blue barn, and I don't motherfucking blame her. I don't blame her. Hey, Special K, someone give me a brief countdown. Hold on. Hey, Brittany, you still up? Let me see. Meathead, YouTube got you. Ooh, YouTube got that bitch, Miss Shirley. But that's what God don't like ugly. He definitely don't like ugly. He definitely don't. She probably can't. Hold on, let me turn the screen up. She probably can't lift her lip. Let me see. She probably can lift her lip, but butt cheeks. She can't talk about anybody. What's that song? Clean behind your own door before you try to open mine. Get them, Roz. I got you, Angie. This hoe, she had this bitch want to convince the world that she had an amazing upbringing. Her father and her mother were stand up citizens, and they gave her and her siblings the best life ever. But the condition of her mouth tells a whole nother story. It says that your mother and daddy didn't take the time to take you to not one dentist appointment. You walk with a twisted limp. It don't seem like they even taught you how to take care of yourself. You are homeless in a motherfucking barn. I'm going to be quick, y'all. You homeless in a motherfucking barn, bitch, with a motherfucking nigga that can't do shit. Can't even be your testimony to what you're trying to prove because he don't know a fuck thing. He on disability, sitting over there with a limp penis. And just nothing, barely making it, right? Living off the coattails of your begging scams to your supporters, right? But you want to make it like you had a good life. It's not convincing when the reality tells us something so different. Nobody voluntarily live in a shack off the outskirts of Franklin, motherfucking Texas because the fuck they want to. See, everybody wants to live in a beautiful environment. I love my environment, you guys. I work hard to make sure that I maintain this environment because I don't never want to downgrade to a motherfucking barn. I don't never want to end up homeless. So I make sure that I have my rent way before the rent is even due, right? This bitch didn't plan accordingly. Neither did her mother, neither did her father. It's the proof is in the pudding. You don't become 43 and all your motherfucking teeth is rotting out your head and you have parents to take care of you. That's not what that looked like. If your parents took care of you up until age 20, then you would have a good foundation with your grill. You wouldn't be missing half your motherfucking mouth with a big fat rotten tooth. Your mother to this day sat in your face, watch you sit around strangers, and she didn't tell you that walking around with your mouth so motherfucking tacky is not a good look, that it should be embarrassing. You should be quite motherfucking ashamed of how you carry your 43-year-old ass. But you don't know no motherfucking better because, bitch, did nobody teach you better? I'm convinced that you put up pictures of your dad back in the day, but I believe your dad was abusing drugs. I believe it's a story that you will never bring yourself to tell. I believe your brother JD was fucking all y'all when the parents wasn't looking. I believe that it's a bunch of trauma there. That's what I believe. Now I could be wrong, but I'm just telling you my assessment of what I see when I look at your raggedy ass. It tells a whole different story from what you want to portray on this motherfucking internet. And let's not forget, this is a mass motherfucking theft. This is a thief that got millions. I mean, not millions, but several mugshots of stealing. You think a bitch just grow up stealing because she had the best of everything and she was spoiled? No, that's counterproductive. It doesn't work like that. That's not how it go. Let me see that swamp. Hold on, let me stop. What went on with Big Cece? Please tell me, Roz. Can't nobody tell me like you. Big Cece was on there talking shit, upset because we gave Ask Granny a cash out party today and thank everybody that participated. And Big Cece came on there unraveling, and I think she exposed her breast, her nipple, her whole breast because she's a filthy, disgruntled animal. She's an animal, and YouTube struck that bitch. And nudity will get your page restricted, demonetized, and removed. So yeah, this is what Big CC going to, and we ain't heard from that old decrepit hoe ever since. But I feel like that's exactly what the bitch get. I can't wait for God to come hand out some more whippings. But it's not up to me to pray for God to do anything. It's just up to me to know that what I'm gonna put out there is something that I'm gonna avoid getting my own karma, right? I pull up and tell the truth. If Barnyard Betty right now, you guys, if she moved on about her business, so the fuck would I? So the fuck would I? I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to argue with this bitch, but I'm not gonna let this bitch just say anything to me. I'm about whatever she about. You know what I'm saying? I want to dog walk you just like you think you dog walking me, bitch. You don't take what I got to say. It don't bother you, bitch, and you don't bother me. We all pull up and make a couple of dollars, bitch. This how the game go, right? Hold on. Let me see. That swampland ain't in Patch's name, but another relative. They steal electrical water from the pond, livestock from white folks. She was raised by two parents that was a poor record. Let me see. I can't see it. By two parents that was a piss poor record of proof. Melissa. Listen, y'all. Now, my granddaughter, Kylie, she's young, right? We're going to all get to see the outcome of Barnyard Betty Kids in about 3 to 4 years, right? And it's all going to make sense. We're going to see now, my granddaughter, and I'm gonna use her as an example, right? Because she has both her parents and they're very in tune to her life, right? Like they supply her needs, they take her to the orthodontist, to the doctor. They're, very aware of what she is, what she has going on in life. Now, if my granddaughter get to an age and she is still in and although I doubt it, because when you're well loved and well rounded, that does not end up being your story. Like just say me for instance, right? I had a great life. Not one time have I ever went into somebody's store and stole anything. This why I don't have a record because I was provided for as a child. I was loved as a child. My mother was in the same home as me. She got to move around and do her thug easy, and she wasn't held responsible for raising me because my grandmother decided to take on that position. I got an uncle 4 months younger than me, and we was raised up together, right? In the same house. My mother was there too. Never been homeless, but I had such an amazing life that I never felt the need to go out there to steal because if it was something I really wanted, I knew that I could just go home and ask my grandparents, and if they felt like I deserved it, they would treat me to what I let them know that my heart desired, right? It never looked like that. The reason why my teeth at 50 are spaced apart because I got pictures of me in my 40s and my teeth weren't spaced yet because I had recently got my wisdom teeth pulled out, right? But my teeth, I'm not missing teeth. I could chew on either sides of my mouth, right? My teeth is like this because when the dentist told me that they needed to put a spacer in my mouth, I refused because I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get, my teeth redone." It's always been my plan, right? But I didn't go get my teeth redone because life happens. So my teeth end up spreading because of the empty spaces in the back, but I just didn't let my teeth just go down the drain like this bitch. And if my teeth was missing like this raggedy bitch, the first thing I'm gonna do is get it together, especially if I feel like I'm finna meet people. Like I'm not meeting people tacky like her. Ain't nobody taught this bitch shit. Ain't nobody taught her nothing. Hey, Ozella. Well, damn. Yes, Trinessa. Speak, Ross. I got you, Gwen. 77 thumbs up. 300. Yep, y'all hit the like. Thank you, Miss Janice. Erica say, Karen. Let me find out. YouTube said 78 CC. You gone. Ooh, Karen. You know we gonna see. And if she come back, they probably gonna demonetize her. They demonetize people for playing music. You don't think that they finna demonetize her for nudity? Nudity is a no-no. Nudity is a no-no, y'all. It's a big no-no. And if she was able to come back live, why didn't she? Why didn't she, right? Like, I don't believe that she's able to come back live. I believe that she got a whooping, and I believe that the whooping is well deserved. It was well deserved, you guys. But in time will tell, right? Big CC need YouTube. She need YouTube. She needs it, you guys. So she ain't gonna be able to stay away forever. So eventually she's gonna have to come back and let us know exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on, you guys. So we're gonna be able to see. But I hope, and I hate to be like this with people because I don't want to be preying on people downfalls, you guys. But it's hateful and vengeful and ugly as Big CC is. We're gonna watch her get exactly what she deserved, right? Barnyard Betty, Elephantitis, all these evil people that think that they doing something, we're gonna get a front row seat. Because one thing about me, you guys, I may get on here to defend myself and cuss abroad out and say what I got to say, but God know my heart. I have a loving heart. And if these people didn't come for me, they would not be on the forefront of my mind to even discuss them. I don't like these bums. I don't associate myself with bum bitches. I was in DJ Live today and I was just saying, DJ stands her own ground. DJ always surpass these hoes and what they get in their chat. They could get four something, they could get three something, but they can't get five and six without talking about me. DJ come there and talk about whatever the fuck she want, and she almost touch six every time she goes live. Like that's because she's standing on her own merits, right? Them bum bitches, they're barely scraping the bottom of the bucket, scraping and scrounging for a view on some messy, stupid, evil shit, and they can't go nowhere. But see, me, my chats, this is my third time here. It's almost 400 people because God knows my heart. And we all get judged and measured by our hearts, you guys. I may let a lot of stuff come out of my mouth, but my heart, God knows if these people would move the fuck on, quit talking about my son, get the fuck away from me like I asked them almost a year ago. I promise you guys, I would never mention these raggedy, low vibrational, lying ass bitch. I would never mention them again. I'm not interested. They are the scum. They are bottom feeders. They are crabs in a bucket. They're not my cup of tea. Hold on, you guys. Let me go down. Rod, sorry, I've been missing lives all day. Let me see. These damn meds had me sleeping all day. Now I'm going to be up all night. Oh, it's okay, baby. Wow, Shirley, that's crazy. That lady is too much. She too much. She whipped out her titty. I wish somebody would have screen recorded her ass because I missed it, but I heard about it. In my opinion, I believe Cece was mad of that ex granny had a cash app party. Like really, let me see. I don't know why I can't see. Let me see. Like really. Now look at you, CC. Allegedly, YouTube done shut you down. Ooh, Miss Mary Will. Miss Mary Will. We definitely gonna find out. Welcome in the chat, Sharon. I'm glad you're here now. I cannot see this. Martin Luther lived in a let me see, lived in a modest home as well. He would be ashamed of all of this. You know, he probably would. He probably would. But like I said, these hoes need to go. Y'all know I walked away from these people a year ago. But I'm not the type of person that turned the other cheek, you guys. I'm not there yet. So if somebody come windmilling for me, I'm a windmill back. And I know it's not a proud moment, Maria Robertson. I know that it's not okay, but these bitches, this is the type of time that they want to have me on. Now, I want to move the fuck around, right? And I will move around because they don't dictate my steps. But sometimes it feels so good to pull up and call these bitches the raggedy hoes that they are and be bold in my delivery because they think they fucking with somebody. They think they're able to chin check me or make me shut the fuck up. I have to pull up and let these hoes know you don't pump no fear over here. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on. You call me a bitch, I'ma call you too. You talk about my mama, I'ma dog walk your homeless ass mama. You talk about my daddy, I'ma talk about your raggedy, dusty ass daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's just tit for tat. And one day, it'll be a little bit bitter. But right now, this is the time that I'm on. Who page got taken? Sharon, we don't know if Miss Big CC page is taken yet. We have to wait to see. That boy, Tommy got his page taken for nudity. He had to make another page. Ooh, Shirley. And she show got shut down. And somebody screenshot the message. YouTube definitely said nudity. They definitely said, you know, that it was that they took it down. So if they took it down, they took it down. Classy lady say Big CC was mad at Ag's Granny Super Chat and Cash App Party. Granny had a great life on her. Yes, she did. But you see how she wanted to tease Ag's Granny? She wanted to tease Ag's Granny and act like Ag's Granny couldn't get the same level of love and support. Yes, she can. We all can. We all give the same amount of love and respect. She ain't did nothing fantastic. She ain't did nothing no different than anybody else. Ask Granny is just as deserving as all of us, right? So yeah, I'm sure she was mad because she's a evil, jealous hearted, nasty old lady. Hey, Lady K, a classy lady. I know that's right. Let me see. When was she naked? Special K, I think she pulled out her breast. Big CC, yes, Big CC. I wish somebody would have screenshot that class lady, me and you too. I missed it. Somebody called me and told me they was like, "Did you just see them snatch Big CC video down?" I said, I know that old lady was shitting bricks. Cause she knows she ain't had no extra money. Don't nobody, I'm telling y'all, don't nobody end up in a house on wheels just because that's their first choice. Bitch, you didn't have no other choice. I get tired of these people lying. If I'm being true to the game, y'all, and I'm older and I have a great life, I'm telling my loved one that I want a nice home with a porch, a front backyard, and a yard, right? Yard, grass, green grass. I want it all, right? I'm not settling for a barn or a house on wheels. I'm not. That's not my first choice. But these hoes want to act like they so content with that situation. No, that's because you had a terrible something. You went wrong. Something went wrong. See, barnyard Betty thing is that this is how you know she a liar, right? Everything was so great, but the reality of what we see tells a whole different story, you guys. A whole different story. So that's why I say until she can come here and be honest with her motherfucking self, she gonna stay losing. She's gonna stay losing. Hold on. Robert getting cussed out because she can't go live. Ooh, Tiffany Hall. I hope he not. What in the hell MAK got to do with the dirty D? These itches on this app. Let me see, reap and sow phrases in real life. CC is just the first to reap her dirty deeds. BYB is in line to and she knows it. Prison life. Yes, Melissa. She on her way. She cannot say that she has not been contacted by the courts. We know that she went to jail a while, right? Somehow, some way, she's gonna have a court date. Nobody goes out on bond and never get a court date. Now, whether she been letting her lawyer go show up on behalf of her to keep it from being public in her name, eventually she's gonna go have to face the piper. And I think that that's what this whole party was about. It's a going away party, and she can't make me know anything different. I bet she taking it out on poor Robert. She probably is Shirley Miller. But you know, Robert, he sold the seed. He sold the seed. He didn't have to be with her. Roz Nana made an excellent live, and it was factual. Everything she said, I unsubscribed. Okay, Rain. Let me see. Queen Mary can say, "Oh, Zella, right? I heard it. I was in the bushes as well. Oh, wow. Big Cece and Pissy got. Let me see. Pissy been doing some talking tonight. Oh yeah, listen. Felicia say Janice right. He's not going to get changed or fed. No, he gonna get dogged. Let me see. YouTube really needs to get this drunk off of the internet. This type of behavior shouldn't be allowed. Sally, a lot of this stuff shouldn't be allowed. You got the BYB over there posting people pictures, and she still is able to harass people through their pictures and different things, and she shouldn't have that channel. Ain't no way in hell. They tag me all day, every day. Now I'm finna go to YouTube again because I said that it's turning into harassment. I done reported this bitch. A lot of these people do a lot of shit on this app that they just should not be allowed to do, including Big Cece. Say that, Roz. God got you. For real, I heard DJ live when she played that video of the lipstick lady. Yes, Odella. Yes, Ozella, you hear them bitches plotting on me. I wasn't supposed to be here. They coming in and set me up, but I believe it. I believe Barnyard Betty was working with people. She came to try to assassinate my channels, you guys. She came to get in because I had a large following and try to get people. This is why she was so key on getting everybody's phone number, running their information. I've never looked at nobody's information. I'm not interested. This bitch was doxing people in my group. And I'm so thankful that God told me don't let her moderate none of your channels. I never let Barnyard Betty get a wrench to none of my channels. That should have let the world know that I never trusted her. Never trusted her. I didn't know the damage that she could cause in my group. But when I started being aware of what she was doing, getting money from people, exchanging phone numbers, I shut this hoe down. She been mad at me ever since. Can't walk away like an adult woman because she don't have those type of coping skills. She's not a reasonable person. She's disgruntled. She's angry. She's a motherfucking calculated ass liar. And she likes to seek vengeance. If I'm wrong, then I would have been wrong. But I have a right not to be associated with people that I don't want to. But this lady have figured out a way to hold me to a conversation with her because she goes motherfucking low. And anybody that say something about my motherfucking kids, I'm going to pull the fuck up and fight for mine. That's one thing that you could bet your bottom dollar about, right? Sharon Johnson, I pray you catch something on TV and relax, maybe even fall back to sleep. Yes. I pray she's able to sleep too. Take a warm shower. And Angie says CC drank 2 bottles of Grey Goose tonight. Oh wow. She don't need, and that's the thing. They think they helping her by giving her cash apps and money. She probably don't even need to have all that money, you guys, to even be able to buy all that toxic ass alcohol that's probably not even good for her system, right? So they probably hurting her. They call themselves helping her, but it's probably a hindrance to her. And we definitely know that Robert is uncomfortable. How can an alcoholic function and take care of a man that needs to be provided care for, right? And fed and washed and changed. How can he be, and it's sad. Somebody may get the people on her ass because there's no way that you can sit around drunk and have a disabled husband that you're not providing adequate care for. That could be alarming, right? Like, it's something wrong with that. In my opinion, I believe Cece was mad that Axe Granny had a cash app party. Like, really? Let me see. Now look at you. That's right, Mary Willis. I think I saw that one. I unsubscribed from Angel Mom. Not, nah, nah. It's okay, Rain. I'm not asking anybody to unsubscribe from anybody. I'm not promoting that. I understand you guys make a choice and you go with your choice. That's your prerogative. You don't even have to announce it. It's not my business. Sounds like he needs a caregiver outside of her. Kiara. Now, if she's already fat, uncomfortable, barely can move, got knee problems, right? And then you add drunk alcohol, an elderly 80-year-old man, and you think that that's sufficient, adequate care? It's not anyway. And the daughters, like the daughters ain't shit, y'all, because they don't even come by enough to even offer assistance to their elder parents. I don't want my children to be that dismissive to my needs. Like, that's sad. Somebody needs to call Adult Protective Services on Big CC. I'm not promoting that, but I totally understand. Let's stay on topic with Roz. It's okay, baby. We can talk about just about anything. I'm only going to be here for 5 more minutes because it is 10:30. I wanted to come and tell BYB out loud that bitch, it's not adding up. I ain't going nowhere ever. Thank you, Sharon Johnson. Thank you, baby, for being a member for 16 months. No names in the chat. Yeah, no names in the chat. Hell, Robert probably wants to go. Let me see, to jail. Lady K. Y'all heard Brittany chat yesterday. Robert bust out praying and listen, Robert is tired. Robert is tired of Big CC. It's probably a blessing for him that YouTube did shut her down. Because I'm telling y'all, if I can't control my response to some of these people, I know a drunk fool cannot control their response, right? This is probably going to be for his best interest. God might be answering his prayers by taking this YouTube away from her, right? We don't never know. We don't know what that's all about. Let me see, classy lady. Thanks everyone for joining and chopping up with Roz. Brandy say Shirley, classy lady. Now you know that will never happen. Let me go say no names in the chat. Somebody needs to call APS for poor Robert. Wow. Cream Mary Kent, I seen that. Shirley Miller, Marie Roberts, stop telling Roz what to do and move around. Exactly. Exactly. Maria gonna get deleted because one thing you can't do is tell me how to move. You know what I'm saying? You can be here and listen, or you can, matter of fact, let me get rid of you because I don't even know you, honey. So I'm gonna block you from my channel. Don't ask me to unblock you because we grown women. And the best thing that we can do as grown women, if this is not your topic and your cup of tea, move on. This is what I said I'm finna pull up and talk about. I'm finna let a hoe know that your story is not adding up. Your parents, they dropped the ball, bitch. You're missing half of your motherfucking teeth at 43. You live in a shithole, deplorable motherfucking conditions with a cripple, old, nasty looking man. It's not, it doesn't make any sense. Tell us the truth. Tell us the real truth, bitch. Because you know everything that needs to know about me. And one thing about it, let me say this, y'all. My grandmother brought me up in such a beautiful environment. 5-bedroom home in Hercules. Never lived in the projects, although it's nothing wrong with the projects, y'all. That's just not my story. I lived in Hercules, 115 Starling Way in Hercules, California, my whole from 11 until I was an adult. And I went back and forth home as an adult, right? Before that, I lived at 32. Let me see if I remember 32 something Annapolis Way in Hilltop, another home. That was a 4-bedroom home. The home in Hercules was a 5-bedroom, beautiful home in a suburb community. We had a piano. We had a beautiful, formal living room that we didn't go in. We had a den. We had a view of Hercules. We stayed up on the hill, so we had the scenery was beautiful from our backyard. It used to be anteaters in our backyard at night because we was damn near in the mountains, right in the hills. And so they built all these beautiful homes in the wild animals and deers and shit in their environment. I tell you guys, as an adult, when I got a house in Hercules, my son walked to school at 5 o'clock in the morning. He was so excited that we lived close to his school because he always boasted out of Parchester to a school that was in Hercules. So he left out the house walking and he walked up on a deer. That was the type of environment that we stayed in. It was the mountains, right? It was their habitat, their area, but the houses were built. Beautiful, beautiful homes, right? We stayed there, right? Until I was an adult, till I got my own house, till I got pregnant. Not an adult, but a young adult, right? My grandmother kept her house beautiful, beautiful. Her favorite color was baby blue and white. We had a big piano. We had a big formal table. We had things that we never touched until Thanksgiving. Rooms that we never even went in. You guys, we had a den and we all had our own bedrooms. I was the only girl when my aunties moved out. So I always had my own bedroom, my own telephone. I had an amazing life and it shows to this day. And you know why you can kind of know how I was raised? Is because how I like nice things to this day. The house that I live in right now is beautiful in a beautiful environment, what I'm used to having. Ain't no way I'm going to grow up in the environment with my grandparents, what they introduced me to nice things. And then at 40 and 50, I'm going to be living in the motherfucking backwoods in an abandoned barn and claim that my grandparents they didn't fail me. No, somebody motherfucking failed you. You would not have ended up here in this motherfucking barn by accident. It just does not happen like that, right? But I represent my grandmother because still to this day, I try to carry myself exactly what my upbringing about. My daughter represents me well because when you guys see her do her videos in her living room, it's immaculate. It's well put together. It's beautiful. And she takes pride in her environment. You know why? Because that's all she's been used to. This is what I raised her and showed her. It's generational behavior from my family, right? From me, my grandmothers, and all the women in my house. This is how we live, right? A nice, clean environment. This is what we're accustomed to. It does not speak that same story for Barnyard Betty, raggedy ass. Hold on. Because that's the point that I was making. Big Cece should be embarrassed. Tiffany, she should be. If she ain't embarrassed, listen, she know we're all laughing at her. Big Cece, if you up in here listening to me because you can't sleep, we are definitely laughing at you. We can't hear you come back. We can't wait to hear what your comeback from this is going to be. A lot of us think that you definitely deserved every bit of it. We believe that Robert prayers was mother swinging answered. Now maybe you could focus on providing care for your ailing, aging husband. Maybe you could focus on that because that's supposed to be the most important thing right now, right, you guys? Teresa, she got her page taken and struck for nudity. Yes, she did. Hey, Jay Gill, let me see. Sharon, Jay, Danielle Newby say most definitely. Hello, Miss Ross and Chad. Hey, Wendy Jones. Hey, Faith Freeman. Hey, Ozella. What's Q-Tip? Uh, wait a minute. What did Q-Tip did now? Q-Tip got her page took because she wanted to be nasty, nasty. She was on there being nasty, nasty, and she got her nasty, trashy ass struck. That bitch say, "Give it here." YouTube say, Don't, you better not." Sharon say, right, that man ready to go to jail because he will be set free. Melissa, that's the listen. I listened to Brittany yesterday, and Brittany be funny, but Brittany made a lot of goddamn sense. That man went to screaming and praying. He tired of that shit. Roz had to say, let me see. Roz has said it time and time again. Don't tell her how to move. Y'all let her be her. If you don't like it, don't say anything. Just move around. Classy lady. I mean, I'm so glad that everybody understand that. I'm not trying to be mean, but I think it's rude to come and try to tell me what my content is going to be about is not suitable, right? Like, yes, it is. Surely it seems to me that she would treat him just like that. Yeah, she's very mean to him. I bet you her insides are like ground beef from all that alcohol. Sharon, they are. Alcohol is never okay. And could you imagine? She takes medication. She talks about the medication she takes. That is not a good combination. And then we see how she get on here drunk and slurring. That's why I say her supporters don't love her. Because one thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: if y'all ever see me on here inebriated, out of my element, and not being tasteful in my behavior, man, report, shut me down, call my daughters. This is not like me. You know what I'm saying? Don't support stupidity. Her supporters sit over there and act like they are agreeing with her and that they're rooting with her and they feel her, but they are just making a mockery of her. When she's slurring and drunk, it's the ugliest sight. Those are some of the hardest videos it is for me to watch because I'm like, look at this drunk ass lady making a complete ass out of herself and her children, and nobody can't tell her nothing. It got to be the yuckiest thing around. Like, why do you want to drink to where you get like that? And I mean, you don't even drink just to be a chipper drunk. You get drunk and now you are pronouncing your words, dragging them and slurring. It's so ugly. It's so tacky. But the supporters don't ain't they're not real supporters. They're just there to see a shit show. Yes, Maria is negative nasty tonight. That's okay. Maria just got deleted because I can't tolerate disrespect in no type of way. He told her the other night, stop cussing. And she said, let me see, baby, can I finish my life? Ooh, Angie, told you he tired. He was tired. He said, listen, he said, I done told you to quit going back and forth with them people. They don't know you. You bringing all this to me. He already stressed out because he got a lot hanging over him because I believe that he made a mistake and he went out driving drunk and somebody got unalived. We know accidents happen and he should be held responsible. But look how old he is, you guys. Look at his situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for him and the lady that life was lost, right? But I'm just like, and I know he shouldn't have been drinking and driving, and he is so responsible. But look at the chaotic environment that man live in. Who could get a peaceful thought and make a wise choice in that type of environment with an old, drunk, angry, nasty mouth old lady? Who want? That's not a good environment for nobody. Let me see. CC drinks all day and Robert smoking like a chimney. That house is in turmoil. Miss, that's what I'm saying. And why don't the kids ever come around and help their parents? Like cook a meal, go help their daddy. Like give him a good bath and wash his hair, get him cozy and comfortable. Help their mama, get her off the Grey Goose, give her a bottle of wine, something that's not gonna be so, strong to her old ailing body. Like, it's just sad. But it's just like her too. She said she loved her kids and raised her kids great. But the way the kids dismissed the needs of their older parents, I don't believe that that's what the daughters feel, y'all. The daughters staying away and being dismissive to their parents, it tells a whole different story to me. And the way they mother get on here to beg, and they supposed to be so so financially comfortable. Why they let their mother beg? If they mother need a new floor, why y'all won't help her replace the floor? Why she have to come ask complete strangers? She took care of y'all. So she say. But I believe that they seen a lot of abuse, a lot of arguing. They seen their daddy running the streets. They seen their mother depressed from the daddy because she was trying to hang in there and be his bottom bitch. Now they a bunch of older, angry people. See, but Big Cece, she's the same sign as Barnyard Betty. They'll never come and tell their real raw truth on why we see things the way we see things, and it don't add up for what they say, right? It couldn't have been that beautiful. It couldn't have. Yo, this man slapped this girl so hard that she's been having seizures for the last 30 years. It couldn't have been that beautiful. And mum's the word, but I heard that one of their daughters had fraud charges. I don't know how true that is. But that doesn't say that they came from a great upliving, right? And we know the daddy was a cheater and he ran the streets and he was into all type of shit. But Big Cece say that wasn't the case. Yes, it was. She was depressed, feeling unloved. Robert was doing his thug theasy until he got sick and old. And those people, those kids stay away because they were subjected to a lot of verbal hostility and their mother sitting around depressed. If she ever came here to be honest, she would say that I'm not off the mark. Let me see, lady. Pickle, look at this bitch. Get out my chat. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Let me delete you, bitch. Let me see. She don't need no wine. Give her Dr. Pepper. Okay, Dorothy, get a hold of Dr. Pepper, y'all. Let me see. Okay, I deleted her. Okay, Melissa Bean, let's say Roz, her children are broken by both parents. They've been, let me see, they've been caused their parents cast their parents aside. You can't tell me Cece wasn't abusive mentally, physically, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying, right? But the same thing, her and Barnyard Betty is twin. They're twin spirits, you guys. They say, oh, I kept my daughter with long ponytails and pretty picking, and all this stuff, and I was so great. But the kids won't even come help you, dumb motherfucker. Won't even come help you, disgruntled motherfuckers. It says a different story. Barnyard Betty says she's open that nasty ass barn because it's just a choice, and she has such an amazing life that she wants the barn. Bitch. Make it make sense. I got some good tea today, y'all. Make sure y'all tune into my live tomorrow more. Ooh, day day. You gotta come down here and tell me what's tea, boo. Them kids not coming around because CC kids don't like her mean ass, Kiara. You see how we can we can sit here and analyze this and we don't say, oh, it was a beautiful upbringing. It doesn't look like what. And I hope that by the time I'm older, I hope that you guys are still around me, right? Because if I did my job correctly, you guys will see all of my children, make sure that I am good, that my older years I can relax. I don't want to even worry about a bill. When I get a certain age, I'm not paying no more bills. Y'all take care of the bills. I just want to have a peaceful older life. And I pray that my children provide that for me. And that will let me know exactly how did I take care of them? What did they get from me? It's all about what they do for when you need them. Because we know the roles change, right? We have our babies, we nourish our babies, we raise our babies. When we get older, we need our babies to come and nourish us and make sure that we're clean, that we're provided for, that we're kept up, that we're fed good and healthy, that we're loved and hugged and know that our family love us. The tables turn, right? So let's see. And time will tell everything, you guys. In time, everybody will know. But Big Cece, somewhere along the line, she's lying. She's lying. Kiara, I'm with you when you're right, Kiara. I believe that those people do stay away because she's mean, she's wicked. Just pissy drunk, just pissy drunk. She don't need no wine. She needs a Dr. Pepper. Okay, baby. Tiffany Hall say facts. Listen. That's because her supporters are drunks too. That's why they deal with her. Ooh, Sally. Thank you for supporting the chopping it up with Roz and hit the like button, you guys. Thank y'all. I know this is a short video. It wasn't really expected. I'm gonna put ads on it later, but I just had to pull up because, like I say, the math ain't mathing. We like stuff that makes sense. Let me see, Roz. She lied. Then she said a few nights ago she didn't take medication. Oh wow, Dorothy. But she do take medication. I remember her saying something about her medication. So that's not true. She definitely takes something. I shouldn't doubt that she drinks and drive too. Ooh, Erica. Now I hope that you are wrong about that because that old hoe can barely talk when she's been drinking. So I pray that she is not taking a chance to get behind that wheel and putting herself and others in jeopardy. I pray that she knows better than that. I pray because that lady can barely talk. Like I said, I don't like to listen to her when she drunk. It's almost repulsive to me. It's so ugly. Sorry, Ask Granny, I missed your live. Oh, you missed it. We showed out for Ask Granny, you guys. I know that she was so delighted and thankful. Ask Granny deserves it. I'm not always able to catch everybody's live, but Ask Granny know that I don't have nothing but a great deal of love and respect for her. I'm just glad that she's self-sufficient and she's just holding her platform down on her own. I respect all women that do their own thug easy because I'm one person and I want to focus on my own craft, right? Let me see, but it's okay. We showed out for her. Sharon, we did good. Sweet lady say y'all crazy. Trinity say troll. Day Day, that's facts. Even Dr. Pepper is too much. How about give her a cup of warm tea? That's about right. At least that would help flush her system. Look at this. Ain't nothing but Barnyard Betty. Barnyard Betty is over here. She don't like the fact that I'm not stupid and I can still pull up and say, bitch, stop lying. So she comes under here under a fake name, probably that was just made tonight. Leave Miss C alone. You is lying. I hope all of your supporters leave you. She's not lying. Her kids have been around. If you watch her, I'm not drunk. Girl, we don't see them kids helping that old hoe or they daddy. Sweet lady, I'm finna block you, Barnyard Betty. You love to come over here and have something to say to me. I don't like talking to your ugly, nasty ass. Quit forcing the conversation out of me, bitch. You're disgusting. You're disgusting, missing all the missing motherfucking teeth, bitch. I am repulsed. I am grossed out by you. Do Robert got kids with Cece, yes, he had kids with Cece, but he has other children too, you guys. Robert was that guy that got around the block, you guys. Robert has not been good to Big Cece. Cece was just a bottom bitch that stood around through the test of times. She wanted to be the one that gets the man. So she suffered a lot of abuse, and this is why she don't hesitate to dog walk his ass. Barnyard Betty is in that barn. Y'all know it's getting cold outside. All the field mice are going to be headed to that blue barn for shelter from the winter. Going to be a barn full of mouse. Now, isn't that nasty, Mary Willis? Now, who wants that shit? Who picks that shit? And why the fuck do that nasty ass daughter got her little ugly ass child in that blue barn with his raggedy ass mama? Did y'all hear the baby in the background? I'm like, that's the clumps, y'all. Them people just don't know no better. Barnyard Betty, it can lie at the drop of a dime, but the records, the mug shots, her reality, it says something different. It says a whole different story, y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm being up late tonight, and it's okay because I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Girl Talk Friday, you guys. Let's have an amazing time. I don't know who's all going out, but it is getting to be winter time. So I know that I don't really go out on Fridays. So I'll be home, but I don't know who all's going out. But if you guys have plans to go out, I hope you guys are able to stop through and just chit chat with us and let's see what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. It's always something. I'm really getting sick of these people, and I understand if you guys are as well. But let's just see. Hopefully, I can get back to doing what I enjoy doing, and that's my reactions. But we'll see. We'll see, right? Because, like I said, sometimes I have to let these hoes know that I'm not scared. I don't fear you. You don't pump no fear, and you can't make me shut the fuck up. You don't control me, right? So that's what that be all about. I don't watch. Okay, I don't listen. Right, Trinity. I don't watch. I bet it got 5011 black mice box in every corner of the floor in that shack. Ooh, Shirley. And who gonna throw the mouse traps away if one actually get up on there? That's some nasty, disgusting shit. And Barnyard Betty think that she can come talk to us. She got some balls the size of, like, she got some big balls, y'all. She got some kahunas. Like, she used to lie and say it was a different house on that land. The land is so cheap and so ran down that you can't even really get a PG&E or water ran to a motherfucking house, right? You can't get it. Oh, my son pulling up, y'all, in his nice ride. I'm gonna show you guys Joel's success, and it's not just about his car. It's just about my son works. My son carry himself swell. My son is a man's man, a man of few words. He's doing amazing for himself for all he's been through, right? So I just want to let them know, like, her sons could never hold a match to any of my motherfucking kids. Her daughter is not even in the lead with neither one of my motherfucking daughters. She's just not. Trinity, you gonna be in the chat. Y'all wanna watch me next? Oh, Day, you finna go live? Uh, huh? You gonna wait? Okay, Day said she gonna wait. I'm like, girl, it's getting late. It's getting late, honey. We gotta let our Raw squad get some rest. Or I'ma just wait until tomorrow because I got to check out the tea before I let it grace y'all ears. Okay, yeah, make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's, baby. But I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Thank y'all for letting me come and laugh at these bitches and let me speak facts over fiction because I hate the lies. Let me see. Yeah, wait, Data. Yes, Special K, she is. Juju, let me see. Yep, most definitely so. Let me pin you right there before I go. Let me see. Let me go up. Oh, I'm gonna just wait until tomorrow. I gotta check. Okay, Day Day. Hey, baby. How are you? Oh, that's good, son. Let me see. Them damn rats are going to be nibbling on little Sammy Davis Jr. Melissa, ain't no way. Listen, I would not send my pet dog. That bitch can even babysit my dog. Ain't no way. But you know, Kylia is just a barefoot, raggedy Blackfoot. Look who raised her. She like my son, okay? He ain't gonna get no lead poison or hepatitis or nothing. We survived in this motherfucker. This what a raggedy ass bitch raised us at. We came out all right. We might be a little dusty. We may have some disformities, but it's okay. And Kylie, she want to be free. So somebody take this little ugly ass baby. Like, I couldn't imagine having my first baby and being repulsively grossed out about his appearance. Like, Kylie, you ain't happy. Your little son ain't cute at all, bitch. At all. See, I'm gonna show my boys were so handsome, cute, soft skin, nice lips, cute noses, just clean, beautiful. You can't do nothing to Barnyard Betty grandson to polish him up. And then they got the nerve to get that little ugly motherfucker more attention by putting some nasty ass ponytails in his hair. If somebody don't cut his ass a motherfucking cavadas and be done with the little mechanic, little ugly, little, but there ain't nothing cute ever gonna come from Barnyard Betty. One thing about it, my babies are beautiful, and I hear that shit all the time. So I already know that it's no comparison. Her children are ugly than a mother sucker. Facts and receipts over here. Say it again. That baby really needs a whole jar of Vaseline. It looks so ashy. Angie looks so ashy because wasn't nobody nurturing to that baby. Nothing beautiful comes from their wounds. That's a toxic ass family. Toxic. She could show her mammy and clip off her big fat nasty round ass body. But it'll never change the fact that your mama lived with your sister. That equates to homeless. You could say my mom was homeless. She lived with her parents. She wasn't on the street just like your mama wasn't, but she didn't have a place of her own, just like your mama at 65 don't have a place of her own. See, me, my name is on this lease. It's my place. Barnyard Betty, you done stole somebody barn. You're a squatter, bitch. But ain't nobody tripping on y'all because people can't actually believe that anybody want to live in those deplorable conditions. So they let y'all keep the barn. $100 on the taxes per year. Like, bitch, y'all are ridiculous. Speak the truth. I got you guys. Good night, everyone. Okay. It's the ponytails for me too, Ross. So ugly, Melissa. I'm like, ugh, yuck. Y'all got this little ugly motherfucker ponytails. Why? Cut that shit off. Just cut it off. He's not cute enough for ponytails. Cut the shit off. I done told the bitch a few times she don't want to take my advice, but I'm telling you, if only she listens, she'll do serve herself. She'll be okay. Good night, everybody. Good live as always, Roz, and everyone have a good night. I'm about to get out of here, y'all, and take my tail to bed. But I had to pull up and just tell that hoe, it don't matter what you say, you're not moving me either. You don't move me either, bitch. And your reality says a whole different story from what your mouth tell us. But anyway, on that note, you guys, we're gonna touch bases on Big Cece. Hopefully, she pop her albino head out tomorrow. Bless Destiny say, Roz, I'm on my damn way to the bathroom before I pee on myself from laughing at you again. G Night Boo and everyone in the chat. Not she stole somebody born. She stole somebody born, y'all. That's the God honest truth. It definitely ain't in her name or Patches. It's stolen motherfucking shack. They stole the shack. And they have made that motherfucker their home for the last past 10 years. Sucks to be them. And then she talk about Bryson. Bryson couldn't even get into the schools that my daughter went to. Let's not forget. The bitch lied and said, "Oh, UC Berkeley," but she never can show us accepting or an offer letter from UC Berkeley because bitch, you a lie. Your son could never get into the motherfucking schools my daughter went to. No, your daughter can't. Your sons can't. Bitch, you can't. Your nieces can't. Can't. UC Berkeley, UCLA, bitch. What's up? You gotta go to them bottom of the barrel type schools, bitch. All schools is okay, but that's where your kids gotta go. But they could never do what my daughter did, bitch. And that's a motherfucking physic. And on that note, let me go, you guys. Epic live, love you, thank you, Trinity. But let me get out of here, you guys. I love you guys. Hit that like button on your way out, and I will see everybody tomorrow. God will have an amazing night on purpose. Good night, y'all. We're gonna report you, Big CC, as soon as you start cussing. Let me see. Bring it on, bitch. Strike two. Coming for you. Say it again, Miss Shirley. We gonna ragtag that whole ass. Okay. Good night, y'all.